much bigger than you, man.
Bigger than me?
It's way bigger than you. Woo!
Hey, this is Jimmy Britt of the Jimmy Britt Show. I want to just say thank you to everybody that been supporting my page. We're here, we're back, we're strong. And guess what? We represent New York. From the BX to Harlem World to Queens to Jersey to Brooklyn, whatever you want to call it, we here. Guess what? Jimmy Britt Show.
Get back to being the player that I used to be.
Play on, pop your collar.
Once again, this is the Jimmy Britt Show. We're back again. I got something new for you. We have somebody here today that's a chef. Oh yes, I said a chef. And guess what? He's going to introduce himself and tell you what he do.
Hi everyone out there, this is Dennis Britt, CEO and owner of D&M Catering Services. We do weddings, bar mitzvahs, social events, corporate events, all around range of events for you. We have the best service in the world, bar none. And we're here coming live at you.
So how long have you been doing chef work? How long have you been working as a chef?
I've been working for a chef for 42 years. I started when I was 9 years old. What happened was my mother passed away, unfortunately, when I was young. So I had two brothers and a sister, and I took it upon myself to take care of them. And one of the ways to take care of them was started cooking. My father, unfortunately, had a problem with alcohol, so I had to take it upon myself to be the breadwinner and take care of my brothers and sisters to make sure they stayed on the right track, because we grew up in the ghetto.
Wow, so through some of your pain and some of your situations, you took that and turned it into a passion.
Well, what happened was, I've always had a positive outlook on life. I never wanted to settle. I always wanted more out of life, So as far as life goes, I believe, and as a young boy, that you can do anything you wanted to do, no matter what your circumstances are or where you started from. It's not where you start, it's where you end.
Come on. So, I mean, you've been cooking for a lot of years, over 44 years. So, where did you start cooking at?
Man, my very first job was at Macy's Corporation at the Vita, France. I started cooking as a prep cook. And then one of the chefs there realized that I had more in me. And he saw that, that I can cook. So he started training me and wanted me to go to school. So he influenced me to go to culinary school, CIA. And I graduated there 4 years. And then I started taking on my show on the road with a catering company at a young age. Unfortunately, I didn't know the ins and outs of the catering company, so I went back into cooking. And some of the places I cooked was a lot of hotels, Sheraton, the Hilton, the Hyatt Hotel. And a lot of these places, I was the head chef there, and I built up a big following. People just loved the food.
Wow, wow. Well, what was it like cooking in the Sheraton, the Hilton, and all these hotels?
Like anywhere else, man. It's a scary thing in the beginning until you get to know people that you're working with, and then you get to hone in on your craft. I was fortunate to work with a lot of good people and a lot of good chefs too that was trained before I started working in the hotel business. So I was very well prepared when I was going into the hotel business, and I was very creative. I've always been creative, and I'm still creative today.
Awesome, awesome. Can you tell me some of your favorite dishes that you like to cook?
A lot of southern food because I'm from the South, North Carolina. So a lot of fish, Cajun products, shrimp, catfish, and I also cooked for people like BB King and a lot of stars, and they also love spicy too. So I'm very good at cooking spicy food along with everything else. American cuisine, Chinese, doesn't matter. I have a very long range of cooking foods.
Awesome, awesome. Well, you said that you also cook for bar mitzvahs. So what is that like? I mean, have you done a couple before or many?
Yes, I've done a bar mitzvah. I cooked many bar mitzvahs, especially working in the hotel business. Most of the time, what we do is cook for bar mitzvahs. And, it's a very touchy thing because they want certain things a certain way, and you got to be on your game at all times, and very pay attention to detail. So I'm a very good detail person, oriented person when it comes to creating stuff for my client and paying attention to what they want and their needs.
Wow, okay. So today you cooked at a cookout today, and you was the main head chef. What was it like cooking at this cookout today, and what were some of the things that you wanted to do, and what do you want the people to taste, and how did you want them to feel after they ate the food?
Man, I love cookouts because it's a very intimate setting, and I like that, and I like dealing with people all the time. My cooking makes them happy. When they bite into a hamburger or a hot dog, and you see the smile on their face, and they always come up to you and say how great the food was, that makes you happy. That means you did a good job. I spend hours at my kitchen table putting together these meals and making fresh hamburgers and putting these 7 spices in it. Again with the chicken too, all these different types of spices, and marination. And then when I come here to cook it and people eat it, that gives me the greatest highlight.
Wow, you said highlight. It gives you the greatest highlight. Now I noticed that you have a catering company, and I think it's called D&M Catering Services. And I think that your slogan is "There's a delight in every bite."
Right, delight in every bite, and I mean it. Because I got that slogan from actually my customers. One time I was cooking, I think it was fish, Cajun fish for a customer, and every time he took a bite, he kept saying, "Man, this just made me feel so delightful. It's a delight in every bite." And I said to myself, that would be a good slogan. So I kept it, and here you are today. D&M Catering Service, a delight in every bite.
There you have it, folks. D&M Catering Service. There's a delight in every bite. There was burgers that was cooked today and chicken that was cooked today, and he marinated with 7 different spices. 7 different spices. We're out here in the outdoors, so if you hear this noise in the background, that's nature. That's nature. This is a real chef. A chef that don't just cook in the kitchen, a chef that just don't cook in a hotel, but a chef that cooks outdoor. Do you understand what that means? That means that he can cook anywhere. So there's a delight in every bite. You might need somebody like this, someone that can come around anywhere you are and cook a meal for you, or matter of fact, cook for your whole party. So remember this chef right here. What's your name again, brother?
My name is Dennis Britt, CEO and owner of D&M Catering Services. And I'm here for you, a delight in every bite.
This is Dennis Britt, and this is the Jimmy Britt Show. And we're out here in nature, and this is nature's finest. You hear the noise in the back, that's the crickets or whatever you call those things that's making that noise. But you know what? It cannot stop the interview because we're dealing with a real chef here. Guess what, people? Hamburgers are good. Guess what, people? Chicken is good. It don't taste like wood. Guess what, people? Guess what? The Frank's is good. The potato salad is good. Everything was good. Let me tell you something. It was all good with D&M Catering Services. It's a delight in every bite. Once again, this is Mr. Dennis Britt won't you all look out for him and look at his website, and you can see him on what website that is?
That's dnmcateringservices.com.
dnmcateringservices.com. dnmcateringservices.com. So guess what? The rest is up to you. Thank you, Mr. Dennis Britt. We'll be talking again soon.
Absolutely.
All right.
Get back to being the player that I used to be.
The Jimmy Britt Show. The J-I-double-N-Y. The Jimmy Britt Show. The Jimmy Britt Show. The Jimmy Britt Show. The J-I-double-N-Y.